Hello you lovely people and welcome to Board Gamer. Today I'm going to be starting my new series of Let's Plays because, well, again, it's something else I've wanted to do for a while and I quite enjoy this sort of thing. We're going to start with Dark Souls 3. Now, if you've gone back through the channel, you'll see I've done a whole playthrough without the HUD on and all that. It's not got any commentary. That was back in my earlier days of the channel. I figured it was time to, well, not time to do it, I just wanted to do it. Okay, I'm not going to try and justify it, I just want to do this. So, I'm going to start a new game.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. See, Dark Souls 3 was my introduction to the franchise. I think I might have said that in my review. I don't really remember. I rather enjoyed it. I completely, I didn't do much research into the game itself. Like, I did research into the lore before I started playing, nothing more. And, I was interested. I picked up the game, I jumped in. The first boss kicked me up and down the garden path. But something about the game made me want to keep going, you know. Look at this poor guy. And I'll admit, this cutscene interested me. That poor guy. I mean, the world of Dark Souls is depressing as all hell, but, you know, this kind of sets the scene. And I love the backing tune. I say backing tune.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls,
Yeah, the bell tolls, see?
unearthing the old lords of cinder from their graves.
So I'm thinking this episode will mostly just be the first starting area and, me spending time creating the character, because that's something I do. I tend to spend a lot of time making characters. But look at that. Like, this sort of stuff makes me think Dark Souls, some aspect of Dark Souls could make a pretty good movie. Maybe, like, seeing these guys in their age would be epic. Like these guys, the Abyss Watchers. A legion of dudes who bury kingdoms just because the Abyss is slightly seen within them. And they look badass. Oh, then there's Yorm. I love Yorm. He's got one of the most depressing stories in the game, and I love it. I love everything about this. Oh wow. It's been a while since I've actually sat through and watched this. You know, not that I have anything against it. I just, you know, I usually like to be expedient, but I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to skip the cutscenes. Hopefully I'll remember not to.
In truth, the lords will abandon their thrones.
Well, that's rude of them. They shouldn't do that. The Firekeeper. Probably the best incarnation of the Firekeeper after the Emerald Herald, you know. It's the second best. There's not been met. Well, there's a few in the first game, actually, isn't there? But yeah, no, I like her enough.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Now, I was really confused when I first saw this cutscene. It didn't really explain. Well, it explains a lot, but doesn't explain a lot, you know. It explains a lot if you already know the universe. Hang on, where's my... How do I load my defaults? Not my defaults, Favourites, that's it. Load favourite. I got a few I like. She's one of my favourites. So look, I don't want to spend too long building a character, because that would be boring. She's one of them. I like her as well, actually, but I don't... Obviously, I've used all of these guys at least once. We could do this one. Don't know, actually. This is what I mean. It's always the hardest part of the game for me. You know what? No, we'll go with her. I like her, and we'll change one thing because I think I've got like 2 other characters that have this face. Let's go for colour of pupils. Let's give her like bright purple pupils. Let's make him a little bit... There we are. Nice and purple pupils. And what else should we do? Should we change her skin colour a little bit? I want to change her skin colour. Where's that? Skin colour. Hang on, that's not it. I just realised it's base skin colour I want. Bright red. It looks like she's plastic now, doesn't it? She's a mean girl. She's plastic. Should we make her purple? Yeah, let's make her purple. I like her purple. And hair. Where's the hair? Will be that thing that says hair. Hair colour. Actually, I like the white with that. Should we keep? Yeah, let's keep the white. Let's keep the white. And I usually go. My usual class is knight, just because, well, I like the look of that. I love that suit of armor. Mercenary. That's a pretty cool one too, but it's not my favourite. I think I've started the game as all of these actually before all of these, so I could do the naked fuck with a stick because that seems to be popular, but you can't parry with that shield, and Gundyr's the only boss I can parry. I don't know actually what. I like the warrior. I like the axe. This is another hard part, is choosing the class, even though it doesn't matter that much. Screw it, I'll stick with knight. We'll stick with knight. Burial gift. I like to go black fire bombs to clear the first boss quickly. Oh, name. I need to name her. Let's call her Veronica. There we are, Veronica. Let's do this. Let's play some Dark Souls. My initial idea for this, for the start of this Let's Play series, was to do Bloodborne, but it needed like an hour to install a bunch of updates that apparently have come out since I last played it. I didn't play Bloodborne very long. I don't particularly like Bloodborne that much, so I didn't play it for as long. I'm not saying it's bad, just saying I didn't particularly get on with it. Maybe it's the way it uses the word blood far too much for my liking. Maybe it's just the parry-centric gameplay. I don't know. I don't know specifically what it is that stopped me playing, but one day I put the game down after I beat the Witch of Hemlock, and I never picked it back up again. I just sort of forgot Bloodborne existed at that point. So it didn't even go out in a blaze of glory. It went out as a damp squib because I completely forgot it existed. Right. Might turn the HUD off, we'll see what happens. I usually like being with the HUD off. Stabby stab stab. Oh, he's already dropping me souls. Isn't that nice of him? But you know what, I like having my head out. There you are. Hello. Purple girl. Oh yeah, see if I think that cave leads to the castle, but only in the dark version. That geography bit really makes no sense to me, because we go to the Kingdom of Lothric, we walk through the garden, and end up in a dark version of this exact place. Now, I'm sure the game has I know the game has contrived the reason for that, but it does feel like lazily reusing an environment, even if the boss in that area, that version of the boss, is a much more badass version. Stabby stab stab. And I will be saying stabby stab stab every time I stabby stab stab someone. Oh, timed that way too wrong. Stabby stab stab. No, let me stabby stab you. I'm thinking I might work towards using a Zweihander this time. I've never used one of those as a primary weapon in this game, and I accidentally started using it with one of my characters, and it was actually kind of fun. I like the feedback it gives, the way that things shake when you swing it at stuff, and it's just brilliant. So that's my goal. My goal is to be an ultra greatsword wielding purple person. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people leader. Let's go kill this lizard. I don't like this lizard. Let's go kill this lizard. I say that. I actually do like this lizard. I think he looks pretty cool. He does that a lot, though. Stabby stab stab. Slash. Slash. Oh, that's stamina. But luckily his attacks are so heavily telegraphed, it isn't much of an issue. I wonder what he's doing here. I like to think he was just visiting the grave of someone he loved, and I've just sort of come in and ruined that for him. I like that. Stabby stab. Well, that was more of a slashy slash, not a stabby stab. I'm gonna die. Not if I can help it. Yeah, that's right, roll over that way. I figured one of my playthroughs he got stuck up on the wall and I couldn't kill him, so I had to go reload the area. And what was really insulting was he had like a sliver of health. Maybe he had enough blood left in his body to fill a felt tip pen at a push. And then he got stuck up on the that wall over there with all those graves, and I was like, well, that's rude. That's rude. So yeah, he got to live. I don't remember if I actually went back and killed him. That was on one of my more recently started playthroughs. I'll have to go back and check. You know, it doesn't matter how many times I go through this area, I will never get tired of seeing that view come into, you know, well, come into view. Like, it may not be the most, like, technically impressive game to look at, but, I mean, like, you know, it's not offensive, it's basically alright, but the way it just works with what it can do, look at that, even that, spectacular view, I love it. Right, let's, bonfire. Light the bonfire, rest at the bonfire. Ah, there's my next victim. I'm going to call him Greg. We don't like you, Greg. Stabby stab stab. Stabby stab stab. Slash. Slash. I wonder where you get this Zweihander from, actually. I'm not entirely sure. I know you buy it from the Shrine Maiden lady, but I don't know exactly what... Oh, I should have run and jumped that, shouldn't I? I never seem to be able to do that the first time. I have to come back and get that Titanite shard later. I might just run up and grab it in a sec. And die. I want to know why these guys are all wearing those prayer robes. But then some of them do drop, like, chimes and shit, so they're obviously, like, holy in some way. I think they might have just been tending to the graves when I showed up. Now, I'm just going to say that I switched the jumping to the double tap the circle, because I found it slightly less shit than using the analog stick. Right, this bit's going to cost me some health anyway, but it doesn't really matter. The fire bombs are handy. Belly stab. Might as well. Don't really need that right now. Let's just equip those so that I can just go straight for the boss. I've played this long enough where I can usually beat the boss the first time with every character now. Every so often I fuck up spectacularly, and I'm like, oh god. I'm having a feeling that'll happen this time. Who knows? Who knows? So everything's dead in this area, that's good. There he is, there's Gundyr. Hello Gundyr, good to see you again, buddy. The Ashen Judge, former unkindled, although he kind of woke up late in his time and didn't link the fire. Yes. Let's get a cheeky couple of hits on him first. Oh, I did not time that one well. Yeah, see, I can't always parry him, like, I try. There we go, that's more like it. I'm just not that good at timing it. I never have been, like... When I first started the game, blocking was my forte. My main character uses a great shield, so... There we go, that's more like it. And I should be able to parry him easily, because he telegraphs his attacks quite well. Oh god, here comes a giant snot monster. Which my firebombs are extremely effective against. Which is why I always pick them for my starting gift. Like one more. There we are, see? And I remember the first time I played this game, he kicked my ass so thoroughly it was actually embarrassing. It was truly embarrassing. Ember restored, thank you. Let's go over to these random doors. Push them open. I really like this suit of armour that you get Like, don't get me wrong, the Dark Souls 1 and its suit of armour for the knight is actually pretty cool as well, but I just realised that grass... Oh no, it's just on a thin stalk, never mind. Look, yeah, the Dark Souls armour. Oh, sorry, someone's trying to start a party with me. They do that a lot. They don't bother messaging me first, they just try to start a party with me. I'll blur out their identity for that. Right, I'm embered. And what I usually do is I usually try and go for the Swordmaster who's standing outside Firelink, because why not? Usually he kills me the first time and I have to go back and try again. But I have a feeling this time I might just be able to do it the first time. I've been playing this game for like a couple of years now and I've been through it so many times. You'd think I'd be like an expert. You know, but I still frequently fuck up in some rather spectacular ways. Ow, that was rude. I mean, I'm only... Should I go in and light the bonfire first? No, I'm going to go for the Swordmaster first. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm really sweaty at the moment. I do apologise. Right, you don't get to be alive after that. Another fading soul. They really want me to have these souls this time. Maybe they've been linked to COVID. I mean, I'm already dead, technically, so it doesn't really matter to me. Let's get that shield that's hiding there. See, I know what most of this loot is off by heart as well. I get confused with some pieces, because there's quite a lot of stuff just randomly lying around. Hello, Swordmaster. Right, I hate this guy, because like he does that, which can parry you really easily if you give him a chance. Firebomb. And he has so much health. Ow. And he can usually stun lock you quite efficiently, so it's important you don't let him do that, believe it or not. Stabby stab. Stabby stab stab. Slash. Yeah, I'm not very good at judging distance. You should see my fights with Gundyr. I go for his head and somehow manage to fuck that up. Holy shit, I did it this time. There you go, thank you very much, buddy. Let's do that thing that people just point down. Yeah, let's do that, even though he was an NPC. It's quite amusing. I let myself get summoned as a helper a lot because it's a part of the game I enjoy. I like co-oping. And, you know, one thing I learned about browsing social media is that the invaders get really pissed off when you point down to them when you've just ganked them. So naturally I do it. I'm more than happy to do that. Fuck those invaders. I've never really gotten on board with the invasion part of Dark Souls. I did try to create a character specifically for that. But I just sort of got bored. I killed a few, got killed a few times, and kind of thought, well, I don't really get many rewards from this that I couldn't just get from regular grinding. And with regular grinding, I get more souls anyway, so, you know. That's right, that's the giant tree. I don't know why I'm going this way. I know exactly what way to go, and I still choose to go that way. Hello, Hawkwood, you depressing bastard.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Indeed.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Well, I think you're a right barrel of laughs there, mate. Here's the Firekeeper. I know she's a lot of people's waifu, you know, I like her enough.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper.
She's the only one whose name we don't know, I think.
tend to the flame.
Like, we know the Dark Souls 2 Emerald Herald's name is Shamalot.
The lords
We know...
have left their thrones.
What's her name?
And
Rhea?
must
I
be
think her name's
delivered
Rhea
to
from
them.
Dark Souls 1. Like, we know the
To
Dark
this
Souls
end
1
I am at
ones,
thy side.
but we don't know her name. So I'm going to give her a name. What should we call you? Let's call you fucking Lucy. You're Lucy now.
Farewell.
I'm not going to level up just yet because I want to know what stats I need for the Zweihander. I can't remember. And I can't remember where you get it from either, as I said, so... I'm just going to stick with this basic stuff first. Hello, handmaiden.
A pleasure. I am but a weapons.
Yeah,
I've lots of little and ashen, as is that.
Yeah, so she's just basically telling us she's not charitable and we have to pay for stuff. We have to stimulate the soul's economy. You know. But the thing is, I actually like the look of that chain armor as well. I might buy myself a thing.
Ashen one.
Because as we all know, fashion souls is far more important. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just like chainmail. I just think it looks cool. Hello, Andre.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
Well, we kind of guessed from all the weapons.
Toilsome journey, I'd wager. You let me smith you weapons. I am a smith.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speed. Oh yeah, I can't do it. That's the wrong one. I wanted that one. I'm not sure if I will do magic on this one. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that. Nothing else to do right now.
I don't want to.
Yeah, okay. Now, I'm on the fence about Firelink's Shrine, like this incarnation of it. Because while it looks fantastic, I don't like having to return to a place to level up. I liked the first game's thing where you could level up from any checkpoint. I don't like having to come back here between them because it's really flow breaking. Really flow breaking. If you hear any tapping sounds, please ignore it. I was just checking the recording. I have to record on my phone at the moment. I don't know. I don't have any other way of recording this stuff. I could have the computer on, but I'm not wasting power like that. You know? But yeah, we'll keep going. Get to this checkpoint and I'll save this footage. I like this little room. For some reason I'm always like, I don't want to open the door yet. I like being closed in this little room. There's a whole thing there. But it's always worth it. It's always worth opening this. Because that's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I just love seeing this place. I never tire of it. There's a bonfire. Let's get to that. Let's get there. Brilliant. I'm gonna save this footage and set up a new recording because I don't know how much longer this phone will record for. I'm also running out of space on both, so I'd rather lose small sections than one big chunk. So I'll be right back. Right, that should about do it. Right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the High Wall of Lothric. The High Wall of Lothric. Slice, slice. I like this. Oh, there's a dog. We're in trouble. Luckily he got trapped behind the idiots, so I think we've already angered Big Dude here. It's like he knows I'm doing this Let's Play and he wants some space on the screen. I was going to let him live, but, you know. Hello, mate. Okay, did not time that right at all. So, get ready to see that as a recurring pattern, me failing to parry someone. Oh, there we go. I mean, I took some damage, but I still did it. Let's take my sword to the dick. Well, that just looks really unpleasant. I'm not going to try it with you, because your halberd somehow does more damage than that giant great axe. I like halberds. I did try to do a halberd build at one point, but the light attack being the crappy little poke is just isn't that much fun, really. It's weird because I like spears. I like the pokey of spears, but I don't like the pokey halberd. But you know, that's just me. I'm not saying it is bad. I'm just saying I don't personally like it. Now, as we all know, one of these guys transforms, and if you let him transform, you get more for killing him. So I'm gonna. There we go. Wait for it to be full, and now grenade. Ow. Oh god, I'm so low on health. Forget how much damage he can do to you. Oh god. He's going to take most of my Estus. There we go. Oh, he usually kills me. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I go through the game with a new character. I almost always die to the Swordmaster, almost always die to him. But so far I'm doing well. I don't expect this will be a no-death run, because that took most of my Estus. I've got this annoying thing with a lot of games, actually, where the less I focus, the better I do. But I want to focus on this, so... I'm going to just rest up, because I've got what I need from that end. I think we have to free Grey Rats to get the Zweihander. I like big swords. I drew a couple of ladies this week who had big swords, because they're awesome. Yeah, because they're like short swords, but big. Oh yeah, he's screaming. They're coming right for us. They're coming right for us. I mean, that didn't work well for him at all, did it? Poor guy. Hey there, dude. You gonna come play? Stabby stab stab. See, she doesn't give a fuck. What a downside to the purple skin is it really clashes with the rest of my armour. Right, let's kill this guy before he awakens his buddies. Hiya! I kind of want his hood. It's probably, I mean, I could probably just get a sorcerer's hood, it'll do the same job, but... all the stuff that you can't get is the stuff that I want to get. Like, some of the knights in this area have blue armour. Well, one of the knights has blue cloak on his armour rather than red. And I really want it, but you can't have it. And it's just rude. There's a few things I'd do to Dark Souls if I had made it, like customization would be a lot more in depth, like slightly change your height, be able to design bits for your sword, you know. That's just me. I'm not saying the game needs it, it definitely doesn't need it. Dark Souls is fantastic. But you know, I like to just sometimes think, what would I have done to the game? Firstly, I'd have a separate set of servers for people who don't want to be invaded, because I find invasions just irritating to have to deal with. And I wouldn't say I'm amazing at dealing with invaders. I'm average at getting rid of invaders, like... but I just don't think it's worth the hassle. You don't really get anything for doing it, like I can kill one and I get a few souls for it, but... so what? It's just wasting my time and energy. And honestly, if I'm just not having fun with a part of a game, I just won't engage with it. And that's fine. You know? I kind of like playing offline for another reason, actually. It adds a certain lonely atmosphere to the game. And that's part of what makes Dark Souls amazing. I'm going to run up this bit, because I can get in there. Yeah, see that ninja skill I just demonstrated? And this guy will burn there, but I'll get a bunch of souls. Which is perfect for me. Only problem is, I can't get the item he drops without risking it. Oh god. There's a claymore way at the end of there, but I don't really want it. Like, my main character used a claymore for so long, it's actually kind of boring now. That's kind of why I want to go Zweihander this time, because it's new. It's something I haven't done before. One of the other builds I want to run is one with Elfride's scythes. If you don't know Elfride, she's a boss in the DLC. Well, Frida. God, this thing is horrible to look at. You gotta give Dark Souls credit for its mimics, because it's like they're generally quite tough monsters guarding the treasure. But if I kill him, I get a deep battle axe, which is cool. I like the battle axe. Oh, get away from him. Oh dear. And also, I recently learned that those are fingers in its mouth, not teeth. So that's nice and creepy. A lot of deep battle axe, and I can use it as well. There we are. I like how I just like how it looks when it swings. It's a lot of fun. I think that's what keeps me coming back. Actually, there's lots of little visuals and you know, little nuances in the control that make it worth doing. Oh god. I angered Knightley. Ow. Take that. That doesn't usually work, so I'm a bit impressed with myself on that one. Playing through this after doing the Cinders mod does take some adjustments, because you don't gain your FP back as you progress. There, got his attention. But there are some things that mod did that I really enjoyed. Kind of wish some of it made it into the base game, like the regenerating FP, so you don't have to segregate your flasks. You know, that's one of the things. Like, it makes sorcery a lot more viable. Not that it isn't already viable. Like, you can do a sorcerer build; it can be quite effective. But you know, I didn't rest. Good. For a second there, I completely forgot if I'd rested, and I didn't want to. Firebomb. There's still a guy in the corner. So let's go greet him. Let's take the stairs, we'll be safe. Do you know what would really suck if in games like this you could just trip and fall down the stairs and break your spine? I probably shouldn't say that out loud, that'll give Dark Souls ideas, so if there is a Dark Souls 4, that's what we'll see. I wonder if we'd have a Dark Souls 4. That'd be fun. Of course it would actually need something new to do. I mean, by this point in Dark Souls canon, the world has ended and ended over and over again. And it's so tired and corrupt at this point that, like, you know, it's not really it's obviously not working, this whole linking the fire thing. Ooh. Let's put that on. Yeah, nah, it doesn't. The chainmail on it is slightly wrong colour. I'm very particular about the outfits I wear. I'm thinking what the look I want to go for is brass armour, Pontiff Knight crown, and that's it, yeah. Right, let him transform, because, again, more rewards for doing so. Right, let's put him... You know, I know this is cheap, but to be honest, I don't really care. There we go. Some Estus. Have some yummy Estus. I wonder what it tastes like. Because it's basically just liquid fire. I always thought it tasted like Sunny Delight. There we go, got some Estus back. Hey there, little dude. I like how he can't fall off the cliff here, but I can. I say cliff, it's a roof. It's a roof, dude. There we are, let's have your Titanite. Oh, raw gem even. I knew what I meant. I should have just taken the ladder, shouldn't I, really? Plug. Can I have that? Thank you very much. So kind. Oh, I'm getting a message. On Messenger. I do apologise, I thought my phone went into silent mode, I just realised it's actually earlier than I thought it was. I try to do these at night when my when all my stuff goes into Do Not Disturb, so that I don't get disturbed. Crazy, right? But, you know, I've obviously timed this one wrong. Just wait for that guy to come up here. Hey there, dude. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Now, I'm thinking, do I go that way, just get the key to unlock Grey Rat now? Yeah, I might as well, let's do that. I like how sometimes their attacks just won't hit you, even if logic says they should have. You know, as difficult as Dark Souls can be, I don't think it's anywhere near as evil as people would give it credit for. Ooh, stay here. I want to loot the area first before I go and attack him. Take that. I like those knights with the long spear. I like their spears. They've got a little bit of a banner wrapped around them. I just think it looks badass. I never timed them right. I'm trying to stay on his weapon side so I can get a backstab on him. It probably won't work. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot of blood. Might want to just have some health. See, I can never do that right. Like, doesn't matter how many times I try. Spear-wielding enemies, I've just never had much luck parrying them. Dark Souls 1, maybe. I got better at parrying in Dark Souls 1. But the slower pace of the game compared to this is, you know, makes it easier. What I should do, I should start a character who uses an axe, give him green skin, make him an orc. That'd be fun. Call him something like orky, like, you know, blood splatter or something stupid. Item over there. I did pick up a bow, so I could do attacks. It's all about just not wanting to have to run around in circles too long, because I've got bosses to kill. Bosses to kill, places to be. There was an item over here. Oh, there it is. Luckily I know which chests are mimics and which ones aren't at this point. Because I did a little bit of research. Like, I did enough to know that mimics breathe. There we go. That's all I wanted to do, just get you down from there. I got some more of these actually, didn't I? That's grand. Oh god, he's beat me to the punch. Oh, you bastard, he saw what I was going to do. Alright. Ow. I mean, the dogs are quite weak to fire, thankfully, so... There we are. I don't know what happens. I can't see the other dude. I want to be careful, because I don't want to get myself killed. I hate dying avoidable deaths. I mean, who wouldn't? There we go. Hey there, big dude. We're going to go this way if you don't mind. Oh shit, there's two of them. He called his mate. Ow! Oh god. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Okay, that was fun. Vengeance is mine. I got some Estus back for that. Thank you. See, again, this is this is probably the better game to start with in hindsight, because obviously I'm usually well, I say usually against people playing a later installment of a game before the first one, but honestly, I think it would they would do better to play this one first, because I think it's a bit easier. I know some people say it was much harder, but I don't buy that. You know, I'm not going to do much parrying, so let's switch to the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. So I can at least use my weapon skill, if I choose to. I want his halberd, because it looks so much bigger than the one the character gets. That's also quite funny, how some weapons just launch the dogs. Let's go get Great Rat. Great Rat to defeat. Oh, there's an item in there, actually. Let's go get that first. Treasure! There wasn't other treasure, was there? No? Cool. I know there's nothing out there. You can hear the fat dude down there marching around. Nice view. I wonder what this place would have looked like in its prime, you know. Must have been really impressive. after playing Souls games, one of the things I struggle with are worlds that are actually populated. Because obviously in Dark Souls, everything's already kind of dead. And you've just sort of got to pick through the remains of the world, and, you know, I like that. As someone who's a bit more into keeping away from people, and, you know, who's never been interested in crowds, this sort of, you know, hopeless abandon is my sort of thing. It's my cup of tea. This whole, you know, the lone wanderer wandering lonesomely. Lone Wanderer, that's actually not a bad one. I could do a Fallout 4 one as well. Though I've recently got quite bored of Fallout 4, so that might not happen for a while. I'm gonna need some games to cover in this series. You know, if you guys can think of one you'd like me to cover, by all means leave a comment and I'll have a look. Depending on whether or not I own the game, it might take a while because money. You know. It's a good time as any to point out I have a Patreon, you could support me, yay! There we go, there's my obligatory begging for money out of the way. Let's do this. Hello, Grey Rat. I did indeed.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you?
Not really, no.
No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, below the high wall, not the home of an old woman, please. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind.
That's kind.
I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you.
Thank you.
Give this ring to old Loretta. Do your part.
Throat's getting a bit dry. I've had a drink of water today. I don't think I've had a drink of water today, actually. I probably should, because it's like at time of recording, it's Jesus Christ, it's nearly 9:30 in the evening. And I've been up since like 6 AM. I should have had water today. I've had liquid. I've drunk my weight in Pepsi, as I usually do, but that's not really ideal. So after I'm done with this this area, I'm definitely going to go and get a drink of actual water. Oh, just walked into the wall a bit there because I was checking my phone. So yeah, I've decided that this episode will end after I beat Vordt because you know, I've got to go to bed at some point and I've got to sort all the video and stuff out. Got other bits to do. But anyway. Chainmail armor. Do-do-do-do-do-do. One thing I do like about the Souls series of games is that you can... The areas are so interconnected, you can see most of them from most places. You know, I know a lot of games do that. Well, I say a lot. I know enough games do that it's not unique to the series, but it's just something I personally appreciate. I'm a sucker for visual details. I don't have much faith that I'll be able to beat Vordt in this state, because I've got like no Estus left. Well, not like, I just have no Estus left. Okay, I did not line that. There we are, that's better. Winged Knights, having a bit of a battle with these Lothric blokes. There we go, into the fire with you. That was pretty cool, actually. I liked that. I wouldn't mind one of their halberds, actually. Not because it's practical in any sense of the word, I just think it looks cool. That's how I play games. If it looks cool, I want it. Like, I like this deserter armour that these guys have. I want that. But it seems to have a quite low drop rate compared to the rest of their armour, because on my main account, my character had like about, I think, like 30 sets of their trousers, and that's a rigor sacrifice over there, actually. Might as well go for it. I'm going to go and unlock a shortcut back to a bonfire and go from there. So yeah, even with my experience, I still like to play cautiously. If you haven't tried this game out, I highly recommend you try it out. It's very good. Right, there's one dude wandering back and forth. So he seems harmless enough. Until you realise there's some dudes hanging off the wall who will attack you as soon as you realise you're there. Luckily, you've got a decent enough window to get a few hits in. But if you don't know about that, it really will screw you over. And I'm happy to share some secrets of this game with you, so that you don't have to learn it the hard way like I did. Now I know there's a certain crowd who'll just, argue that sort of thing, but I just don't give a shit. Do you know what? While I'm here, let's piss that crowd off some more. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't care if Dark Souls had an easy mode. There you go. That'll piss them off. And I'm not even saying it needs one. I'm just saying I wouldn't care if it had one. Maybe people would play it more. Actually, it wouldn't be bad for it. Like, I respect that it doesn't. I respect that it has a specific vision and it just goes with it. I love that about the game. But you've got a certain hardcore Souls fan who amuse the hell out of me because they take it so seriously. They wear beating this game like a badge of honour. And yeah, it's definitely a challenging game, and well done to anyone who beats it, but the way they go about it is so laughable, you just can't take them seriously. Like, when some of my friends started playing this, I quite happily gave them some decent gear from my more leveled character, because she had tons of stuff. She had like 10 separate glaives, like free duplicates of almost every suit of armor in the game. And I was quite happy to part with it just to sort of get them off on the right foot, And the game doesn't stop you doing that, so it's part of the game. For that crowd who like to say it's part of the game, I will turn that back on you. Oh god, I accidentally landed on him, and that was just rude of me. I wonder why these ones are so tall. I know it's probably just more of a style thing, but a lot of things in Dark Souls are quite tall, and it's probably to give you the impression of you being a bit bit powerless compared to them, you being like a scurrying insect, and that's fine. I like that. I really want to draw another knight now. I love drawing stuff. I'll do that later. Might do that while the video's uploading. I think Dragon Slayer's axe is actually another thing I should get a hold of, because that's pretty awesome. Usually by this point, when I make a new character, I've already got everything I planned out that I want to do with them. This one, not so much. I've got a few ideas. Oh yeah, I can summon the NPC Lion Knight Albert, who, interestingly, that's my late granddad's name, Albert. So a little bit of me thought, yeah, I'll bring Albert with me to watch over me. But, I'm just a bit weird, so I like his sword. That's right. Ooh, a latrine. A latrine, whatever it's called. Lothric. I don't know. I like how it handles. I don't like how it looks. Right, is he going to follow me in here? Because if he does, that's fine. I just want to know. I don't think I've ever seen him follow me in here, because this is a boss room. If you don't, when you don't know, later on something will appear up there by that very Bloodborne-esque looking window and come and attack.
I allow me to speak. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left,
skip that.
gone to their journeying homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift, it is the, and if you fear trespass, then edge and the old.
Yeah, I like that one.
Unkindled one, goeth but beware, the vile.
So yeah, that's the first covenant you can unlock. Basically, if you pledge yourself to the way of blue, if you don't know, a blue spirit will come and protect you if you get invaded. Which I like, which I think is nice of them. Despite the fact that the game has this PvP invasion thing built into it, it seems to want to punish the invaders for engaging in it. And I'm okay with that. Fuck the invaders. Should have gone for it then. Like, there we go. See, I like the look of their armour. I like the tattered cape and the obvious aging. Again, I just love the visuals. I can't remember, I'm not my superpowered character. I have to actually go and kill them by hand. Because with my stupidly over-leveled character, I would have just shot a lightning arrow at him and be done. But no, I have to put actual effort in. Luckily, he stun blocks easily enough, but... just gotta wait for the opening to start hurting him. There you go. Suck it. I've got a refined gem and some extra bits. I could put his leggings on if I wanted to. Might as well. Yeah, you know, that looks alright. Look, all these dudes who just sort of died on their way here. I kind of feel bad for them, you know? Now, there's one thing I wanted to test out. I've never actually used this axe in the boss fight room here. I've heard it's actually effective against Vordt, but... you know, so we're going to find out today. I'm probably going to die here, actually. I don't want to die here. Rude. There we go. I could summon the Sword Master, but I don't want to. I don't need those up though, because I don't actually have anything there. Let's use the throwing knives. Right, here we go. Beat him with my shield. There we go. Now, something here that I don't particularly like is that you don't see your character's weapons in the cutscene like you did in the first game. Shouldn't matter at all. It's not even a big deal, but you know, I'm nitpicky. Here he comes. I think he looks pretty badass. Again, I feel bad for this guy. He was turned into a monster, and now he just sort of does his job. I don't think he really. I wonder if he even remembers who he was. When I first did the game, I was looking for tips to beat him, and I thought, what do I call him again? Was he the Dog Knight or something? So I remembered the old woman's described him as a dog. Yeah, it's doing decent chunks of damage to him. I think that might be what makes it effective against him, because, you know, I can just wail on him after doing my battle cry. Of course, he can do the same thing. Oh, here he goes. He's going to spaz out. But that leaves him really open for these next few attacks I'm going to do. Oh, I'm frostbitten. Ow! Motherfucker! But luckily I'm already frostbitten, so you can't do it again until that bar goes down. God, I hate this bit. I was going to say, I kind of wanted to do is charge back and forth thing, because that's really easy to deal with. Right, that's it. There we go. Cheering! Yay! Soul of the Boreal Valley Vordt. Here we go. Alright, so that was good. I'm going to quickly pop back to Firelink Shrine, do a couple of bits, and then we'll call it a day. Firelink Shrine, back, here we go. Estus Flask. I like how a lot of the story is hidden in the item descriptions. You know, it's the sort of thing that says, you know, if you want to know about a story, feel free to read these, otherwise, you know, just play the game. Hands off. Let's have a talk with Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and see if he's got what we need. Because we need a Zweihander. I can't use it if I ain't got it. Hello, mate.
Oh, hello, you're back and in one piece. Whatever just thought up.
I like how he doesn't notice I'm wearing the ring he gave me. Well, there's a bastard sword. I could start with that. Work my way up. Yeah, let's do that. Start with that, work my way up.
Goodbye.
First of all, I'm going to need... What stats do I need to use that? Because I'm sure it's going to help me either way, isn't it? 16 strength. Okay, we'll do a strength level up.
Welcome. Very then take.
Yeah, take nourishment. 16, there you go. Might as well take that to 16, and endurance, there we go. I've got enough for 3 more levels. What I'll do, I'll level up health once, keep the rest for weapon upgrades and stuff. There we go. Oh yes, quickly upgrade my flask, because I will forget otherwise.
Just wasn't it?
Reinforce Estus Flask. There we go.
Pretty like that.
Thank you very much, my good man. Right, let's just get back to the high wall, so tomorrow when I get back to do this more, I can just jump right into it. Vordt of the Boreal Valley. I'm looking forward to getting back to the Boreal Valley. I love seeing that place. Braille Divine Tome. A lot of blind stuff going in this game, which is fine. I think it's kind of cool. Flynn's Ring. Here's someone messing about outside, actually. They're either going to the toilet or coming to tell me to shut the hell up. Awesome. There we go. So, you know, thanks for watching. You know, tune in next time. We'll do the Undead Settlement. That should be fun. Until next time, guys. This is Board Gamer signing off. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Yeah, see you next time.